The Oklahoma Sooners are the team that everybody wants to see, at least in my book. They're my team. This is a preview of all their games. We're going to preview them all. This week, in this preview, the game's not really played in Austin, Texas. Technically, it's played in Dallas in the Cotton Bowl, where the State Fair takes place. The game every year is between Oklahoma and Texas during that during the festivities of the State Fair of Texas. The Texas Longhorns are the next team for the 2015 OU preview show. Stay tuned. We'll break it down next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? I'm doing great. Here's last year's edition of the OU Texas game. Here it is from 2014. The 2015 set will be in Dallas, Texas. Oklahoma will be the home team for this year's edition of the Red River Rivalry, and in that they'll play Texas, the Longhorns of Texas. Last year's record of 2014 finished just below 500 with a 6-7 record, with a 5-4 Big 12 record under head coach Charlie Strong. Charlie did have some leading returners from last year's 6-7 club, including the quarterback, number 18, Tyrone Swoops. Last year, number 18, Swoops threw for 2,409, which is 2,409 yards, to go with 13 touchdown passes, but 11 interceptions last year, which is a little bit high. You really don't want your touchdown and interception ratio to be about the same. Running the ball, though, was pretty accurate. Was pretty good, including Jonathan Gray, who returns, number 32, Jonathan Gray. He returns from last year, having 637 yards on the ground, to go with 7 touches. The other returning leading rusher for this team is the quarterback, Tyrone Swoops. On the ground, Swoops had 262 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns. Collectively, that is passing and running. That is what, 26-31 with 17 touchdowns, passing and throwing, and 11 interceptions. Still a bit high on the interceptions, though. Receiving wise, Marcus Johnson, number 7, and number 83, Merritt Foreman are the leading returners in that department. First with Johnson, Marcus Johnson, number 7, had 27 receptions last year to go with 313 yards and a touch last year for the Longhorns. While the Shorthorns also had Merritt Foreman. He had 10 receptions to go with $188 yards in the air, receiving to go with 2 touchdowns. Defensively, as you can see, they made a lot of tackles defensively, and they got a lot of returners returning defensively, and they're going to need them. We'll get into that in a minute. Defensively, Number 14, Dylan Haynes returns. And as does number 21, Duke Thomas. 14, Dylan Haynes had 73 tackles last year to go with a forced fumble and 4 picks last season, while Duke Thomas had 50 tackles, 0 forced or fumble recovered, and 3 interceptions. The reason why they're going to need all that help, guys, is we have a back end that's pretty strong. With the last 2 defending national Big 12 champions, I almost said national champions, Big 12 champions, TCU, Baylor, before Baylor at Baylor, at home against TCU, and then in Stillwater against a bitter rival Oklahoma State. That's our last 3 or 4 games. But the first 4 where Texas is going to make their name. All right, write these down. Notre Dame, they'll play Rice, which is kind of an iffy, awkward kind of offense. Then they'll play Cal Berkeley Bears, Oklahoma State, Oklahoma in the Red River rivalry, and then they'll play Kansas State, who has taken them to the woodsheds the last few years in Kansas State. So that's quite a mesh there front-wise, while Oklahoma has the back end kind of tough. Charlie Strong is the coach in charge of Texas right now. He had spent his playing career at Central Arkansas from 1980 to 1983. Head coach, this is his second stint as a head coach. First time around was with Louisville from 2010 to 2013. And then from 2014 to present, of course, he's been at Texas. At the 2 schools, he has a winning record of 43-23. That's a .652 winning percentage, .652. Postseason game record is 3-3, 300 in the bowls, 500 numbers-wise, percentage-wise. Championships, he's got 2 of them, 2 rings, both of them from the Big East. Back-to-back champions in 2010 and 2012. Did go to a bowl last year with a 6-7 record, where they lost in their bowl game, the Alamo Bowl, to Arkansas, 31-7. Arkansas themselves went 6-7, but unlike Texas, who ended with a winning record in conference, just barely ended with a winning record in conference play, Arkansas did not, with a 2-6 conference SEC record. That was 6th best in the Western Division of the SEC. Oklahoma. The next preview for Oklahoma will be probably their toughest road test besides Tennessee this year. They'll play at Kansas State. The reason why I'm not saying that Baylor might not be is because a lot of people are thinking that Baylor might be pretty good this year, collectively. Kansas State, they're always sleeping around the corner. They're going to come and they're going to give you 4 quarters of football, whether you want them to or not. Oklahoma better be ready for it. I think they will be. So the next preview will be those very pesky Kansas State Wildcats for this weekend. Thanks for watching. It's 4th of July weekend, so thank you to all the military out there for your service, for helping us get to these college football games safe and sound. And thanks for watching. Boomer Sooner. Remember to follow me on Twitter at SoonerFanOK, or you can find me Facebook, Harry James Taylor, and I am now on Periscope. That is also at SoonerFanOK. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great week. Hope you guys enjoy these videos. And thanks for watching. And as always, guys, Boomer Sooner. See y'all next week for Kansas State. I'm out of here. See ya.